I'ma mask up and take it, 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 mask up and take it.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, the only mask channel that is the only mask channel. And it's just a good day. It is Halloween. Technically, when you guys are watching this, it is November 1st. I got me a little French vanilla going on, just in here making some videos, and boom, Jamie Lee Curtis drops a fucking teaser for Halloween Kills. And I don't know what you would really consider this, because it is kind of a teaser, and at the same time it's like a behind-the-scenes thing. It's just like the best of both worlds, and if you are a Halloween fan, you are stoked about it. Now, I know that I'm probably the last person to cover this. All those other guys like Dave McRae and Jimmy Champagne have already released videos, but I haven't watched any of them. I have watched the video already twice all the way through, and we are going to watch it together here. And then when that's over, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts, maybe discuss some theories, stuff like that. But I didn't want to watch theirs because I didn't want to copy their ideas or whatever. I'm pretty certain we probably all have the same idea because it seems pretty straightforward. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this. And for your information, you're going to have to deal with watching it on this screen and me not putting it on here because I don't want to get copyrighted again. So we'll watch it together on my actual computer screen, but then when I break down everything and talk about it, I will show the stills on the screen. So let's go. That is the trailer. It's like 22 seconds of goodness. So let's go through here, and I'll just pick some random spots to stop on, stuff that I want to talk about, and we'll have an open discussion in the comments. Right off the bat, the first clip, the first scene that we see, obviously the house is on fire, and we have a fire truck right here, and the fire truck looks like it's going to be used for something other than just putting out the actual fire that is the movie fire, like the real life fire that they're putting out. The fire truck looks like it's going to be part of the movie is what I'm trying to say. And that is because of a scene that I will stop on later in the video. But before we get into that, I want to stop on this one because obviously you can tell that the hair is a little bit crispy. It looks like what synthetic hair, which is what is on a mask, would look like when you kind of burn it or char it. It clumps together and melts just a little bit prior to actually just burning like a fire. Turns into goo and just sticks to each other, and yeah. So this scene here I think is pretty interesting because this lady is shooting into a car which clearly has Michael Myers in it. Kate and I both have our CCWs, so it's not uncommon for people to conceal carry. And I also think that everyone should, so if you're watching this and you're of age, go get your CCW. But anyways, this looks a lot like a character from Halloween 2018. When Michael Myers is doing the long walking scene where he's walking through the neighborhood, going through random houses and killing people, there's a couple that are late for a Halloween party, and this one definitely looks like her. She's a nurse, she's dark complected, and I just think that that is her. So we'll see if she comes back for this movie. Real quickly, right after that scene, we actually see Michael Myers putting another female against the vehicle, and it does appear to be the same vehicle, so my best assumption is that this lady saw Michael Myers carjacking this lady and came to do something about it. Not really sure that her shooting is justified because your life has to be in danger for you to pull that trigger, and if he's carjacking and trying to leave and you shoot him, you're pretty much screwed. Okay, so remember when I said that the fire truck isn't just for behind the scenes stuff, that it is actually going to be in the movie? This is the scene that gives it away. This is the first thing that I saw today when I got up and got on Instagram. Somebody had tagged me in a photo of this scene, and as you can see, we've got a fire hose, we have Michael Myers on the porch. He is holding a very, very specific fireman's tool, and it's like the most common tool that a firefighter uses. Kate's dad has been a firefighter for 20 plus years, and we showed him this tool, and he says that he uses it almost every day. So what I think has happened, here's where the theory thing comes in, is that during Halloween 2018's final scene, obviously it's the big fire, the girls escape, and Michael Myers is nowhere to be found. After you see him looking up at the women and they leave the house, you don't see him again. They show all the shots in the basement. Where could Michael Myers be? Well, what I'm thinking is that he hunkered down in Karen's little hideaway thing. Obviously, we saw that in her flashbacks when she was telling her daughter about how she grew up. There is some sort of little cage. It's just a little hole that she sits in, and the door slams down. I think, if I had to guess, Michael Myers probably crawled up in that to stay as much away from the fire as possible, waited for fire and EMS to arrive, and then when a couple of those guys went into the house, prying those bars out of the staircase that leads into the basement, Michael Myers shot his shot and took out those guys and now has a new weapon, probably going to fuck up a couple other firefighters outside, and then he will leave, eventually carjacking a car and heading to the hospital. Just my thoughts. I don't know how true that is going to be, but that is my prediction. And that is it. So I've kind of held off on doing any other videos about Halloween Kills up until this point because this is the first official, like this is the first thing that they have put out that they want us to see. Everything else has just been speculation or rumors or leaks, and I just don't really want to cover that unless I could cover it all at once, but this is like a first big real piece that I could talk about, and if you guys enjoy it, make sure to let me know down below, and I'll try to keep them coming as this sort of thing keeps coming out. But the hype has officially begun. I was definitely excited before watching people like Dave McRae and Jimmy Champagne's videos, but now it is really, really on, and I can't wait. This looks fucking awesome, and I am stoked. So that is going to just about do it for today's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. I always say that, but then I always say that you don't have to, but if you enjoy my content, it would greatly help me out. We're getting closer and closer to 100,000 subscribers every single day, and I really want my plaque. I hope that you guys had a great Halloween. Say no to drugs and alcohol, and until next time, we will see you later.